News, the news web leader, your exposure to the world.
Thank you. Thank you, Sujata. Respected Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge ji, Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee President Mr. Theri, our senior most General Secretary Mukul Vasnik sir, Jai Kumar ji, KL Shishi ji, Bobby Panikar ji, Khidi ji, and all my colleagues from who are our candidates for this election. First of all, I want to thank you personally all for coming, taking the time and listening. I especially want to thank all the members of the Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee, District Presidents, Dimapur District President, Mr. Chishi, all the various departments, Mahila Congress, Youth Congress, NSUI, social media, press, because for the past 1 month you all have been under a lot of challenge. Money, power, threatening, lot of trouble. You're still fighting and keeping the Congress flag high. So I want to thank you all, each one of you from in the Congress party, especially our state president who has been, and the state committee who has been fighting relentlessly for so many years. So my deepfelt gratitude to you, my deepfelt gratitude to all the people who have come from different parts of India to support us in this election. There is Sujata, Mahima, Monica, Dimelo, Shantanu, then my friend Vivek Jain, all these guys have spared all their time to come. I hope I've not missed anybody, but anyway, all the people have come to support this election. Now, what Mr. Chishi said was the crux of the issue. Nagaland is the only state in India which doesn't have a medical college. Only state in India. The money for the medical college has been removed. Like the money for the High Court was removed. The only state which doesn't have any tertiary care cancer hospital, only state where the government hospital operates on candle. Only state which is the highest unemployment in India, and that's why children have to go outside Nagaland. The only state where you have such bad roads, the worst roads. I've traveled across India. There is no place worse than Nagaland in terms of roads. There is no place which has suffered so much because of lack of power supply. The biggest sale of inverters in India is in Nagaland. Yeah, I mean, you must clap for that, but that's not a good news. The highest number of inverters. So, a proud people, India's pride, a race, the Naga people who are so rich in culture, so God-fearing, very good people. If you go across any part of India, the nicest people in any industry, whether it's in the IAS or IPS, whether it is in IT, whether it is doctors. I have a lot of my doctor friends here who are practicing now. Some of the most intelligent children come from Nagaland. But all that money that politicians, BJP and NDPP are distributing is from your road. It is from your medical college. They are not doing you a favor. Until Nagaland understands this, that the money they distribute in election is from your hospital. It is the responsibility of the people of Nagaland to understand this. Nobody is distributing money because they like you. They are distributing only 1% of the money which they have stolen from all the hundreds and thousands of crores from your road, from your hospital, from your high court, from your stadium. So unless people of Nagaland understand this, few days back, one of the Congress person from Delhi went to Mokokchung. The Naga Women's Association were checking for people whether they were carrying liquor. So this is a state where the church is saying that you must have clean politics, because the future of your children, bad schools, bad hospitals, bad roads, no medical, no cancer treatment, is because the leaders of the BJP and NDPP have stolen your money in thousands of crores and give you 100 rupees. So my request to you is on 27th of February, if you're worried about your children's future and your future, if you're worried about your health, if you're worried about your job, if you're worried about your security, don't vote for these people who have stolen your money and then make you beg to take your money back to you. Don't do that. You all are a very proud race, a wonderful race with a very rich culture. Don't let these politicians break your... Jaikumar sir told me, with your money, this big resort has been made recently. I don't know if you've seen it in Dimapur. You know the resort? Whose resort? The big resort in Dimapur, huge resort. Whose resort is it? I can't hear ya. Exactly. It is not that he was born so rich. It was your money. Again correction, not one resort, 3 resorts. So please understand this. The Congress party in its DNA is for the secular nation. And when the Naga Baptist Council makes an appeal, then please listen to them. The RSS have started entering your church committees. They are trying to change the church committees and the nature of people. And how can Mr. Amit Shah tell you anything when they attack people of different religions across India? How dare he comes to Nagaland and says that we believe in all religions are equal. They attack every day. People from different religions, they attack every day. So in the end, I want to make you a request. On the 27th, please vote for a better road, because the resort owner is not going to give you any good road. The resort owner is not going to give you any hospital. The resort owner is not going to give you electricity or water. I would like to thank from my bottom of my heart the Congress president for finding time, because when I spoke to him, he said, no, I have to make a visit to Nagaland. The people of Nagaland are very dear to me. So please give a big applause for our Congress president. And I'm sure you all want to listen to Kharge sir, so I will cut my speech now. I once again want to thank you. And please take the word round, especially the friends from the press who have always been reporting very honestly and truthfully. I want to thank you all. You've been wonderful colleagues for trying to strengthen democracy. Thank you very much. Thank you. God bless. Take care.
Friends, now we have Member of Parliament and the Senior Most General Secretary of AICC, Shri Mukul Vasnik ji. A big round of applause for Mukul Vasnik ji.
Honorable Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge ji, President of Nagaland Pradesh Congress Committee, Shri K. There, and all his office bearers, district presidents, block presidents, and candidates in Nagaland. In charge from the AICC for Nagaland, Dr. Ajay Kumar ji, Senior Leader, former Chief Minister K.L. Joshi ji, Member of Parliament Lok Sabha, Dr. Jai Kumar ji, Bobby Panikar ji, and Pranav Jha, Ranajit Mukherjee, all the dignitaries on stage and friends. I am extremely happy to be back in Dimapur again for the assembly election campaign, and I am very privileged to share the stage with Honorable Congress President Shri Mallikarjun Kharge. Many of you present here may have never been able to meet him, to see him, but I am very happy to tell all of you that Mallikarjun Kharge ji is one of the senior most politician in the entire country. He started from the very grassroots, comes from a community which was not given the status of equality. He, from his struggles, have risen to the position of Congress President, which is the highest position in the Indian National Congress. He came from poverty, but he resolutely fought for equality, for secularism, for socialism. He got elected number of times in the Legislative Assembly elections of Karnataka, was Education Minister, was Home Minister, handled many portfolios in Karnataka, and then he held important positions in the Government of India, Railway Minister, Labour Minister, Social Justice Minister. He was leader of the Congress Party in Lok Sabha and now leader of the Congress Party in Rajya Sabha. This is the Congress President who has come here to talk to you for the Assembly elections to be held on the 27th of this month. Friends, what do we see in Nagaland today and in our nation today? Sometimes I do feel very concerned that how can parties like the NDPP share seats with a party like the BJP? What is the BJP after all? Does the BJP honestly believes in the ideals of the Constitution of India? Does it believe in socialism? Does it believe in democracy? Does it believe in secularism? Look at their politics. They believe in one nation. They believe that this nation should have only one religion. They believe that there should be only one language and that should be only Hindi. They believe that people should wear only those clothes which the BJP wants. They will decide what we should eat, what we should drink. They will decide what movie we should go for, and they will decide what songs we should be singing. India has a composite culture. We have all shades of the rainbow here, but BJP believes in only one color, and that is against the composite culture which the Constitution of India believes in. We have an idea of India where everybody will have equal rights. We should ask the NDPP and its leadership, how can you go with the BJP which is against the Constitution of India, against secularism? There is corruption everywhere in Nagaland. The people of Nagaland are not responsible, but those sitting in government are responsible for all the corruption here. The talent in the people of Nagaland is such that if given opportunity, they can even touch the sky. But unfortunately, that is not happening here. I will not take more of your time, but I will only urge upon you, vote for the Indian National Congress and see what change we can bring in Nagaland. It was Rajiv Gandhi who once decided that without any precondition, we will initiate a dialogue for bringing peace in Nagaland. It was during Narasimha Rao's time, again a Congress Prime Minister, where a unilateral ceasefire was announced. It was continuously the Congress leadership which strived for bringing in peace in Nagaland. But in 2018, the BJP and the NDPP promised that they will bring political solution after election. Election was held, results were announced, government was formed. 5 years have passed, but no political solution has come. Thereji has pointed out that in 2015, the Prime Minister of India had announced that we have decided on a framework agreement. The problem in Nagaland has been resolved. 8 years have passed. What has happened? Why the Prime Minister is not coming forward and implementing the political solution? What has stopped him? He keeps on telling that how strong he is. He will give the measurement of his chest. But this Prime Minister has not been able to solve the problems of Nagaland. I hope and urge all of you to think about all these issues before we go to the polling station. With these words, I congratulate PCC President Thereji and all his colleagues that against all odds, you have been carrying forward the struggle of the Indian National Congress. There may be problems, there may be obstacles, but ultimately truth shall prevail. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mukul Vasnik ji. That was a lot of energy and a lot of motivation. So, people, Congress Party! Congress Ase! All those black tops have to go. This time, we need metal roads, so vote for Congress. Now, before I move ahead, I would like to give a brief introduction with the permission of Mukul Vasnik ji, because he's already introduced our President, Shri Mallikarjun Kharge ji, to you. President of the Indian National Congress and Member of Parliament, Shri Mallikarjun Kharge ji, has won a record 10 consecutive elections. 11 consecutive elections. He has been leader of the Congress Party in the Lok Sabha during 2014-19. He has been your voice in the Lok Sabha during that period, and he continues to do it. From leader of the Lok Sabha to leader of the Rajya Sabha to the leader of hearts, leader in the hearts of the people of the country of India and of Nagaland, and that is why you're here today. He has served as president of Karnataka Pradesh Congress Committee in 2006. He was chosen to be the leader of the Congress Legislative Party and leader of opposition twice in Karnataka. Once in 1994 and second time in 2008. He has held critical ministerial portfolios such as education, revenue, rural development and panchayati raj, cooperation, industries, infrastructure development, water resources, irrigation, transport and home. In each of his terms as minister, he implemented several changes which aided in the development of the states and upliftment of all sections of society. From the beginning of his career, his goal has always been to work for the upliftment of people and ensure equal opportunities for all, irrespective of caste, creed, and faith. He is a strong believer in the role of education towards upliftment of the weaker sections of society. He has seen struggles. He understands struggles. He relates to all the problems that people have to bear, and especially people of Nagaland. On behalf of the people of Nagaland, I would like to welcome again in our midst Congress President Shri Mallikarjun Kharge ji. May I now request Honorable Congress President Shri Mallikarjun Kharge ji to kindly address the gathering.
Good afternoon to everybody. Honorable, or I can say that the in-charge secretary and also the senior most secretary, Shri Mukul Vasnik ji, Dr. Ajay Kumar, in charge, Kevare Theri, PCC President, KL Chisi ex-CM, Dr. Jai Kumar, Member of Parliament, Ranjit Kumarji, AICC observers, frontal heads, working presidents, all office bearers of the Congress party, and most important, MLA candidates who are behind me. Of course, in this election they will come front. Now they are in back. So, my dear media persons and all who have come here to participate in Congress rally and particularly to listen to all the Congress leaders who are going to, what is going to say about the program and also the elections manifesto. See, dear brothers and sisters of Nagaland, it gives me immense pleasure to be amidst you today. The predominantly mountainous state of Nagaland, occupying the easternmost part of the country, reflects the beauty of nature, which is further enhanced by the love and affection of the people here. I really love this land and people who are very disciplined and also law-abiding citizens. Congress' contribution towards the development of Nagaland. Indian National Congress holds in their heart a special regard and respect for the people of Nagaland. On 1st August 1959, it was Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru announced in Parliament the decision to convert Naga Hills, Tusang area, into the state of Nagaland, which was formally inaugurated on December 1, 1963 by then Honorable President Dr. Radhakrishnan. So this is an achievement of Congress. To safeguard the interest of this hill state and its strategic demographic location, the Congress government headed by Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji also provided for a special provision to the state of Nagaland by incorporating Article 371A in the Constitution by the Constitution Act Amendment 1962, which came into force with effect from 1st December 1963. This was the first state to be accorded this special status, and our Congress President, he got some apprehension that the BJP is going to change this. They can't change this. If they want to change, then they have to change in 8 states this Article 371J is A, B, C, D, E, F, I, and mine is J. Mine is last. 2013 I got Article 371J provision. So we are not going to keep quiet. And if BJP wants to play just for votes, they want to divide, it is not possible. We will fight with tooth and nail, not only Parliament, but outside Parliament. This is my assurance. Congress-led governments are the only ones to have first agreed to talk at the highest level, as demanded by our rebel brothers. At the Prime Minister's level, first with the FGN in the 1960 and later on with the NSCN. For Congress, the welfare of the state of Nagaland has always been of utmost priority, and we assure you it will always be so. Prime Minister Modi announced on 3rd August 2015 that the Naga issue has been resolved with the singing of the Naga Accord, which was later remained as the framework agreement. NDPP, BJP, government of Nagaland had promised a solution. Instead, what they have given to the people is confusion and more confusion. Nearly 8 years down and the line, this has become an empty promise. Further, in August 2019, Prime Minister Modi had given 3-month deadline for a peaceful solution to the Naga political issue, to which my brother Mukul Vasnik explained to you, and he told how they deceived you. And the governor, R.N. Ravi, had responded by saying that it was a long enough duration to conclude 22 years old issue. Not only did he say deadline fail, but on 30th December 2021, as a result of outing killings of 4th December 2021, the Modi government continued to declare Nagaland as a disturbed area and extended AF-SPA for 6 months. The Modi government does not have the political will to implement the agreement solution. There is nothing on the ground. Prime Minister Modi has also cheated the people of Nagaland and the country. I have learned that all civil societies demanded the implementation of political solutions, but the present state government is indulging in delaying tactics of the pretext that more talks are needed. As a matter of fact, they do not want any settlement of Nagaland. BJP is not at all serious about resolving the Naga political issue. So much so that this topical issue does not even figure in their 41-page election manifesto. They are not mentioned anywhere about the political situation, solution. Then how do you believe them? Still you want to believe?
No, sir.
Therefore, you have to seek different course, and we have to fight for that. And Congress party is with you. Take up this issue we will also support it. Congress was the only party that had initiated the process to find a solution to the Naga political issue. Even now, this is one of the topmost commitments of the Congress party in our manifesto. BJP's hate-driven political agenda before us. While Naga identity is your true pride, it is the same identity that the close friends of the NDPP, the BJP and its ideological mentor RSS have a problem with. They want to enforce one language, one culture, one identity. They don't want diversity, which is integral to tribal culture. They want only push RSS agenda. And slowly they are doing it, stopping grants to the school, dividing the people, dividing the religion, and dividing the tribal people. And everywhere they are following divide and rule. Therefore you have to be very alert. Don't make them strong to destroy entire country. Stop them. And stopping is in your hand. We can request you, but you are voters. You are the people, true people, who can give the strength to the Congress, who are with you and who wants to take your cause further. Our brothers and sisters from the indigenous tribes have raised their concerns regarding Citizenship Amendment Act, National Register of Citizens, Forest Rights Act, etc. So, as a matter of fact, BJP government has never had any concern or priority for Nagaland. BJP is hell-bent on creating a divide within the Nagaland and may well abrogate the provisions of Article 371A, what our Congress President, he was mentioning me and also he told to you. But I made my commitment that we will stand with you. They can't remove. It is 8-9 states and everybody will fight. And they should not think that they can do easily here in Nagaland. They can't do. If they want to do, they have to face 9 states, crores of people who are attached with this Article 371. The BJP's politics is aimed at destroying the indigenous and unique culture of Nagas. The people of Nagaland must stand against this attack on the culture of Nagaland and the politics of polarization and hatred. Congress in the center truly believes in the development of all, irrespective of who is in power, whether it's party or opposition in the state. The proof is in the fact that in 2007, the UPA government laid the foundation stone for Naga's own High Court building besides Meghalaya, Manipur and Tripura. While the buildings for Meghalaya, Manipur and Tripura were completed in 2013, Nagaland still awaits, but in vain. We all know that there was big scam by those in power. BJP took advantage of the situation and overturned the government overnight. The people of Nagaland were once again cheated. BJP formed the government by blackmailing the chief minister. Not only here, 6, 7 states, they used to pressurize MLAs and they used to take them and finish the state governments, majority government. Our Karnataka had a full majority, but they purchased nearly 16, 17, 18 MLAs, asked them to resign, and they formed the government again. You take Madhya Pradesh, you take Manipur, you take Goa, you take Uttarakhand earlier, everywhere they pressurize and they take those MLAs or MPs and make them, feed them their own resources. So it is not one side you talk about democracy, constitution, other side you are doing, your all acts are undemocratic. You are not following the constitution and you are not going according to the democratic principles. But outside they say, they talk, and you know, Modi has several times said, I am the only man who can face the country. No other people can touch me. That proudly he says. No democratic man says like this. You are in democracy, you should remember, you are not an autocrat, you are not a dictator. You are elected by people and people will teach you lesson in 2024. The alliance government will come in center. Congress will lead. We are talking with other parties because otherwise the democracy and constitution will go. Therefore, with every party, now and then, we are calling, we are talking, we are sharing our views how to win 2024. Therefore, the BJP will not get majority. Some people say they will not get majority. All other parties together, of course Congress will lead. We will get the majority. We will follow the constitution. We will follow the democracy. Let 100 Modis or Shah come. This is India. And constitution is very strong. And our people have given their lives to get freedom, Congress. Not you, BJP people. Tell me any BJP leader is hanged for freedom? You are fought for freedom, has gone to jail. Instead of that, what they did, a man who brought freedom, Mahatma Gandhi ji, they shoot down him. They killed him. And such people are talking patriotism. Such people are teaching us. We have given our lives for country's unity. Indira Gandhi ji gave her life. For country's unity, Rajiv Gandhi gave her his life. Tell me, who has given in BJP? Who is there?